The day we departed from Germany. Hi, I'm Lucas Rother. My mom woke us up. She said that we needed to get ready to go and get on our meals because we had to go. I asked for 5 more minutes. She made me get up anyway. I had no choice but to listen and get up. Then I realized what was going on. The worst day that the universe could have given me. No more friends, and worst of all, no mother. That was horrible. How was I supposed to have a good life without a mother? I couldn't go, but what if I could? Wait, I forgot. We were going to America. Dad had been so long, and we would finally see him. Uncle Jerry was coming with us. He was a little weird, but we liked him. But on the other hand, there were my sisters. I'm the smallest child, so I'm pretty unappreciated by my sister because one's a know-it-all and the other's good on the outside, but evil on the inside. Good to everyone but me. But Dad did catch her in action sometimes. The worst thing is that Mother wouldn't get to have a house or anything because we had to sell everything we owned in our house, like our house or our mules and everything we cherished. The journey over to America was very hard at first because I had to walk for 3 days with my sisters. It was horrible. I wished I had some duct tape right now. Then I started thinking about whether I wanted to put tape on my ears or on my sisters' mouths when Uncle Jerry started blabbing about some guy who fell down a well. I think the name was Timmy or something like that. But after a while, we all got tired and I about fell to the ground from exhaustion. The sun started to go down. We were all so hot, and I know my know-it-all sister Mary just fell to the ground. Just like that, like a building hit by a tornado, she just collapsed. She had to sleep a little, so we did the same thing. The next morning, we made it to the port. It was great. I felt like the great Columbus sailing the ocean blue until I found out how we were going to travel. At the lowest part of the ship with no windows or permission to go on deck. As if things could get any worse, we had an exam where they pulled back our eyes. It did not feel good, I can tell you that much. We got on the ship and started our journey. It was horrible. I got so seasick I thought I might die, and there was almost no space to lay on the beds. Amanda, the evil one, would not stop complaining. It was really bad. The day we arrived, I was done with this stinky, annoying, crazy boat. When I saw the Statue of Liberty, I forgot about my seasickness, and then I started to regret it. I was so excited to get off, I ran into Mary, and that made things pretty bad. She got mad, but I just kept running, and eventually I got to the front and went up the steps. There it was, Ellis Island, the place where things would get better when we just got there. I almost started crying. Almost. We got off the ship. The first thing we did at Ellis Island was see the Statue of Liberty. It was great. It was like after you get a new bike and you feel the smoothness of the wheels on the track, but times 10. But that feeling went away when I saw hundreds of people walking around because I thought that I would never find Dad in this storm of people. This would not be good at all. It would take hours again. Mary thought this place was a dump. I said, "Would you rather go back onto the boat?" I was not happy because this was the best day of my life and she was ruining it. She said no. We walked up and with the luck we had right there, he was waiting in line getting an eyes checked. We had to do it again. But Dad was right there, so I would not stop. The doctor examined us and did the weirdest things to us. He couldn't understand me. I told him as clear as I could, but he didn't understand what I was saying. He was saying some random gibberish I couldn't understand, so I was just sitting there and telling him things he obviously couldn't understand. Finally, I got away from that guy, but all of them said that weird language. The doctor examined us and did the weirdest things to us. He couldn't understand me. I told him as clear as I could, but he didn't understand what I was saying. He was saying some random gibberish I couldn't understand, so I was just sitting there telling him things he obviously couldn't understand. Finally, I got away from that guy, but all of them said that weird language. After seeing the doctor, we met up with Dad, but for some reason, even with Dad, I felt a deep pain down deep in my soul, like I was missing a piece. The reason was because Mom was gone, and I would never see her again. So my life's work would be to gain enough money to get Mom here. Even if it took years and years, I would get her here, somehow. I thought about that for a long time, but the more I thought about it, the harder it seemed. Now we will go and find jobs. I'm probably going to have to work even though I'm only 9. But I guess that's how this place works. But Dad is here, so it can't be too bad. He will keep me company, and of course my sisters will be there to annoy me. I have a new yo-yo, so I'll be practicing that. This summer can't be that bad. Can it though? The next morning, Mary wasn't the only one who thought this place was a dump. Germany looks so much better than this place, but I would get used to it.